Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here again at ICP, double checking a few things. It performed a little different than expected. It didn't do a bullish backtest of this 1220 range. Instead, it shot all the way up to this 1260 range, pulls back for a bullish backtest of this descending trend line. That's actually better. We got to keep in mind that we are overextended. We hit a 9 on TD sequential, so this little reset makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised even if we see the price as low as 1220 again, just to get that pivot, that bounce off the most recent high. It's really, really common to see that happen. So hopefully we get some price action here soon. Bitcoin continues to stabilize and Bitcoin dominance maintains itself here. As long as it doesn't go too much higher, we should be in pretty good shape here. Again, a lot of little things kind of moving in here. So if you are new to the channel, I'd say hit the like button, comment below. Welcome on board. Thank you so much for watching. We like to look at liquidation levels first, just to get perspective on where everything's kind of leveraged at, because there's high leverage, low leverage longs and shorts all over the place, and we like to understand that. It's really important. Also, quickly to note, congrats to our community members here. Awesome profit on our, what was it, Caspa trade and DYDX. We just cashed in at 21% from a trade we took yesterday for DYDX after I reviewed that. Generally, again, all these signals I'm going to be sending out are based on my analysis videos. And if you see here 100% from Caspa, well, it took about a month or so, a little over a month to get that. I'm perfectly fine with 100% after 1 month. Okay, so again, different stories, different strokes for different folks, but at this point, what I want to recognize here with ICP is the simple fact that the majority of the liquidation levels to the upside have been swept. We've got new shorts between 13 and 13.25. This is just the last 7 days, right? So those are some late ones. We got to recognize though, if we go back about a month, we do have a lot of liquidation both above and below the price action. Okay, so we can't be naive to the fact that there's still a heavy concentration at $10. I think it's pretty safe and secure considering how strong of a support we're seeing at that low $12, upper $11 mark for ICP. So my personal opinion here is that this $14 to $15 range is more likely to get swept than it would be to come down to $10. Again, a lot of that hinges on the fact that the market's doing fairly well. We've got a rising wedge pattern on Bitcoin dominance. If that ends up pulling back down, we have a strong chance that altcoins like this one will continue to surge. There's just a lot of selling pressure still on this coin here in this range that we're in. And there's no doubt we have to kind of recognize that and respect it. Take a look at this here. Interesting fact. We can see this previous resistance level at 1250 holding very strong even to upwards about 12 hours ago. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 10 attempts to break through that level. Okay. The more times you break, the more likely you are to break a resistance is based on how many times you retest it, right? So with us breaking through that level and almost closing above in the 4 hour, there's a solid chance we're going to see that continue. All right, let's take a quick look at the daily, work our way down, and call it a day here for you folks. I know you're busy. Let's try to make this fast. Again, thank you to everyone who's appreciating the quick analysis here. I try my best to get as much as I can in on these here, just because it's important to kind of respect your time. I know it can be hard to just listen to a video like this for hours on it. So quickly to note, daily time frame, it's not bullish completely. We're still under the descending trend line here. While we've broken above it on smaller time frames, we still need a couple of days to actually get that full-on confirmation that we're good to go above that trend line. But we are, for the first time in quite a few days, back since May 22nd, roughly 2 weeks, we haven't been above 50 in the RSI. We're still not there yet, but stochastic swinging up. We got a perfect bounce off 30 on the money flow index there. And of course, we can see the MACD is converging. So these are extremely positive, beneficial signs. While it's not perfect, based on moving average perspective here, everything else is looking pretty solid. Okay, so now pending we don't just go straight down from here, we should be able to see some pretty positive stuff, especially simply put here. For the last 2 days, we've closed above this point of control at $12.10. We've also talked about 1220 being that more recent resistance for the last 1 week's worth of trading. So being above that is also important. So if we do see the price pullback, 1220 makes perfect sense, right? We're probably going to see a pivot off of that level. We can see stochastic swinging down here. This is standard stuff for price action that's hit a 9 on TD sequential. We can also see that we're over 50 on the RSI. Money flow index is above that. When we got MFI above the RSI, that's awesome because it shows we're not overextended, but it also implies that we have more money flowing in to support that price action. Always a great sign. Okay, so pretty exciting stuff here. If we do take a look, we zoom a little bit further, we can see we're tentatively getting rejected by the 200-day SMA on the 4 hour. That's a common characteristical resistance range. Again, I say range because we got this previous resistance here that we've known about for some time that is proven to be somewhat of a pain in the ass. I'm just going to put it that way. 1250.382 fib, however you want to put it, that $12.50 range. Until we close above that, we're not in good shape, but we're Sorry, we're in good shape. We're just not in great shape. That's probably a better way to describe it. Again, I love the price action, I love the way things are going, but it makes sense for the price action to pull back a little bit if it hasn't already pulled back as low as it needs to. So just keep that in mind. If we take a look at the Ichimoku cloud on the hourly, we are starting to see the lagging span intersect with the price action, generally construed as a take profit sign. Okay, so if you're in a long position like we are, you may want to consider securing profits. We came close to our profit target. I generally like to set my profit targets below key fib levels here. So if I'm not mistaken, for our ICP trade, we have, let's see here, what is it? ICP 1270 is our profit target there, which is right there, just below that 0.5 fib level. So again, that's kind of how I stack my my profit targets. It just below key level resistances and support. So we came close, of course, but I think we're still likely to hit that. Also, again, quick congrats on our CASPA 100%, DYDX 21% that just came through a moment ago, and 40% up on Bitcoin. Congrats everybody to that, for that, whatever. Last thing I want to look at is the TPO. If you're not familiar with this is a newer feature for TradingView, time price opportunity. It's good because it helps us kind of see the volume profile effectively for the last 24-hour period. So in this period right now, we can see the most amount of control at $12.40. We're just below that, so that does imply that could be the resistance range for us. Okay? And that also implies the price is more likely to pull back to pivot off of the more recent point of control, which again, for the previous time frame is 12.25. So I'm speculating 12.15 to 12.25 being a very solid support range for us moving forward based on a lot of different factors. So just some stuff to kind of think about. Hopefully educate you on best practice and all that. You want something better for yourself? CryptoCache.tech is a site where you can join me in those trade signals that I send out to our community. We've got a trading academy and amazing community too there as well. So make sure you reference that if you haven't already. Do yourself a favor too and also take advantage of the exclusive offer. You used my link to register for Bitunix in the past, you're eligible. You use this link to register, you're eligible too. Nice rewards, easy rewards for futures bonus if you just deposit a small amount of funding. Okay, really easy to qualify for that. Check that out, cool stuff. Join us on Twitter, TikTok, Telegram, Discord, YouTube, pretty much every platform possible. I'm bringing as much content as I can. Help me get to 100 followers, and then we'll go ahead and set our goal to something new here. Again, my TikTok's rather new. I started that just last month, but it's been a lot of fun getting a bunch of shorts. I think I'm getting some good feedback there. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.